Hey y'all, it's Sierra. I'm back with another pick a card reading. This reading is going to be about the characteristics of your next soulmate. Soulmates can be romantic. I'm mainly focusing on romance, but they don't have to be romantic. They could be family members, friends, children, whatever. But for the most part, this is most likely going to be your next romantic soulmate. And for the most part, we usually have more than one, so that's why I'm saying you're next. I'm not guaranteeing this is going to be the last or this is going to be the one, but this is the next soulmate if you continue on the path that you're going on now. So we have 3 different piles to choose from, and as always, you are going to want to use your intuition to pick a pile, whichever one is calling to you, whichever one you feel drawn to. You don't want to spend too much time or overthink it, just which one catches your attention first, or maybe you've seen one of these symbols lately, something like that. So we are starting off with pile number 1, which is the ram. Pile number 2, which is the lobster, and pile number 3, which is the globe. So again, pile number 1 is the ram, pile number 2 is the lobster, and pile number 3 is the globe. So take some time to think about which pile you are drawn to, and then you can find the corresponding timestamp in either the description box or the comment section so you can skip ahead to your reading. Hey, pile number 1, you all chose the ram as your symbol. So when I think about a ram, I think about a leader. I think ram represents the zodiac sign of Aries, if I am correct, which Aries can represent leader, somebody who is like the first to do something. So when I think about ram, I think about a leader. So this is in regards to the characteristics of the person who is going to be your next soulmate if you continue on the path that you are on now. So this person may have good leadership skills. They may be very innovative. They may be the type of person that wants to try something first or create something first, you know, that kind of person. So we also have the dragon, supernatural, lion, higher calling, avenger, and judge for our top row. So with the avenger, judge, that's telling me that this person is probably the type of person that sticks up for other people, or they stand up for what is right. They could literally be a judge or a lawyer or something involving the law. But there's somebody who likes to do what is right, and they think about the greater good, like the greater like society is what I'm trying to say, not just themselves. Now you have to be careful with the avenger sometimes, because sometimes they sacrifice anything to get justice or something that they feel like is wrong. But for the most part, that is a good quality to have, because that means there's somebody who's willing to protect the people that they love, and maybe even strangers that they don't know. So this person is a very protective person. They are the type of person that likes for justice to be served. They don't like to see other people get wronged or taken advantage of. So they're the type that would stick up for somebody who might not be able to stick up for themselves. Now with the supernatural card, this person may be somebody who is involved in the spiritual, like maybe they are somebody who's like an alchemist. If they aren't into witchcraft, some people might not want to use that term, then we can say alchemist, somebody who can use the elements to change something or make something new or solve a problem or something like that. They could be somebody that understands how to use herbs, oils, you know, that kind of thing. They could be somebody who is like somebody who has natural powers, like a healer, something like that. Okay, that's what I'm getting from the supernatural card. They may be somebody who has like ancient knowledge, or somebody who was pretty much put on this earth. You know, it was their destiny to be able to protect other people. So that is what I'm getting as far as their quality. So we have the higher calling card. That doesn't necessarily have to mean they have a high standing in society like a judge really would. So if they are literally a judge, you know, they are going to have a high standing in society, but they don't have to be in a certain position in order to have a higher calling. So when you meet these kind of people, you can pretty much figure it out that this person was put here for a special reason. And I feel like this person was put here in order to protect other people. We do have the vampire card. So this is something, a vampire, that is scary. A lot of people would find that to be scary, but this kind of person doesn't scare easily. They are willing to deal with situations that other people might be afraid of, because they are the avenger. They are the person that is going to protect others. They're the person that's going to stand up to others. Vampires can also be known as energy vampires, people who take advantage of other people. So this type of person that is going to be your next soulmate, they don't like to see people take advantage of other people. They don't like to see people that are bullies. They don't like to see people that are users. So they're the kind of person that's going to stand up for the underdog. Now we do have the abundance card here. So this person most likely is going to be financially stable. They may not be rich, but they are going to be financially stable. They're not going to need to borrow money from you or ask you for money, or they're not going to be asking you to pay their bills. They have their own financial stability, and just because of the way their personality is, they're probably not the type of person that will ask other people for help when it comes to finances anyways. Now we have the Europe card. So for some of you, this could be somebody who is of European ethnicity. They could be from Europe, or they could just be of European ethnicity, or like in the United States, we would say Caucasian. So they could be that, but this also doubles as the star card in this deck. And the star card represents Aquarius. So this person could be in Aquarius as well. And also the star card can represent renewal. So the fact that they are willing to stand up for other people and help other people out, they're the type of person that will help somebody get a new start. So let's see what else we have. Karmic connection. 6 of Cups. So this could be literally somebody from your past. You could have grown up with this person. This could be somebody that you know, that you've known in the past. Maybe you all don't talk anymore, but you might end up meeting them again. You do have to be careful with the karmic connections though. Sometimes they can be good, sometimes not so good. So it's up to you how you feel like that's gonna go. I'm not getting bad vibes here though. So again, the 6 of Cups represents the past, nostalgia, childhood. And that's what a karmic connection is. Also, karmic connection is somebody that's from a past life for the most part. So they could be from your past life, or with the 6 of Cups, they could just be from your past in this current lifetime. That may not be for all of you. And then we also have the daughter and the Page of Cups. So this person could have a daughter as well. So that's what I'm getting so far for the characteristics of your next soulmate. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to leave a message in the comment section. If you feel comfortable, you can let me know which pile you picked. Also, please like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye. Hey, group number 2, you all chose the lobster. So when I think about lobster, I think about protection, just because it does have a protective shell on it. It can also represent the subconscious, because there are, I think, 2 lobsters on the moon card. So it can represent the subconscious, but for the most part, this person who is going to be your next soulmate is most likely somebody that is very protective over the people that they love, and possibly they may have a hard shell. So I'm really more so getting that they're more protective though than that they have like a hard shell, and it's kind of hard to understand what it is that they're thinking or what emotions they're feeling. So this reading is going to be about the characteristics of your next soulmate, and that is if you continue on the path that you are currently on, you could run into this person. So for the first card, we have the humpback whale, and the keyword is singer. Then we have the elk, nobility. We have the priest and the lover card. And the lover card says great compassion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So this person is somebody that definitely is, they show their appreciation via passion or affection. I was trying to see what word I was looking for. Affection is the word I'm looking for. So this person is going to be somebody that is an affectionate person. With the singer, nobility, and priest, I'm getting that this person most likely is someone that uses their voice to be able to impact and help other people. So they could be somebody that's like a motivational speaker. They could be like a teacher. They could literally be a priest, a pastor, or a spiritual leader, somebody who people like to listen to, somebody that is able to inspire people by using their voice. They could literally be a singer, but that's not going to be for everyone. For the most part, this is somebody that uses their voice in order to help other people or inspire other people. That could be a couple different things. That could be somebody who might be on the radio or has a podcast, something like that. With this queen card, it doesn't mean that this person has to be a female. What it means is this person is somebody who's a leader, but they are a compassionate leader. When we think about feminine energy, which would be the queen, versus masculine energy, which would be a king, we typically think about the feminine energy being a little bit more compassionate. So this is somebody who's a leader, but they are also in touch with their emotions. They are also compassionate as well, and they have a good balance when it comes to their feminine side. Okay, so that doesn't mean that this is not a man or somebody that's a manly man. It just means it's somebody that is compassionate, whether it be a man or a woman. We also have the potential, abandonment, loss, and justice cards. So with the justice card, this person could be a Libra or have Libra somewhere significant in their birth chart. When I think about the abandonment card, the lost card, and the potential, like I was saying earlier, this is somebody that helps to inspire people. So they may be dealing with people who may have had a lot of heartbreak, abandonment issues, just a lot of loss in their lives. They could be a counselor or a psychologist. So they help people to be able to see the potential in themselves, and they help people to be able to maximize on the potential. And part of that may be helping them to work through certain issues like abandonment issues, loss, and in that way they're able to help people to maximize on their potential. With this nobility card, so even though there's somebody that's in a position of authority or in a position that has influence over people, they're not somebody that is extremely conceited or boastful or anything like that. They're a very humble person, even though they have a lot of influence over other people and the way that other people think, and the ability to make somebody feel either good or bad about themselves. So that is what I'm seeing as far as the characteristics of the person who is going to be your next soulmate. Again, this is if you continue on the path that you are currently on. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have a good rest of your day. A group number 3, you all chose the globe. So the globe can represent traveling. So the person that is going to be your next soulmate could be somebody that likes to travel. They could have lived in a couple different places around the world, or they may be from another part of the world or another state or something. Not necessarily the same place that you live in or that you are from. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from the globe card. Now this reading is regarding the characteristics of your next soulmate if you continue on the path that you are currently on. We are starting off with the Moose Wisdom card, the Bee Community card, 10th house, and the keyword is status, and we have the Fool. So what I'm getting is that this person is probably well known within their community. They may have a high standing in their community, or they just may be well known socially. And this person could possibly be a comedian with the Fool card. So either they're a comedian or they're somebody that doesn't mind trying out something new, starting over, especially if this is a person that likes to travel. They don't mind going to a new place and being the new guy, having to start over, start from scratch. They're not afraid to do things. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that. Now, of course, with the Wisdom card, that means this person is wise. I mean, there really isn't any other way you can take that card. Now, they may be wise themselves, but they may help to instill wisdom in others as well. So that could be why they have a high status in their community, or that they may be well known. Now, I am getting that this person could have possibly had some not so great traits in the past, so they could be like a reformed player. So if this is somebody you know or somebody that you know of, you may hear stories about how they were a player in the past, they didn't take anyone seriously in the past, something like that. And I'm saying that because we do have the Philandering Man card, but that doesn't mean that they are going to be that way by the time you meet them, or when you all decide to take things to another level, if you already know this person. I feel like because this person may have been a player in the past, or may have had not so positive traits, I do feel like they are reformed, and they may possibly help other people to get rid of those negative habits themselves, or work through those negative traits and get rid of those negative traits. So again, when you are a wise person, it's usually because you've been through some things, or you may have done some things yourself. You may have learned the hard way. So I feel like this person is probably reformed. Okay, we have the Healer and the Exorcist card, as well as Depression and Brokenhearted. So Exorcist, that is a very interesting card. So that's why I'm saying this person probably helps other people with destructive habits as well. So the Exorcist card says freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So this person probably helps other people that may have had some of the same negative habits or traits or issues, addictions, or whatever that they may have had in the past. So they're helping them to get rid of those things, and they're helping them to heal. So this person is Healer and Exorcist. That most definitely tells me that there's somebody who helps other people, and they may be helping people who are dealing with depression, and people who possibly are depressed from broken hearts, or those philandering men and women who may have caused a lot of broken hearts in their day, and they could be getting to the bottom, doing some shadow work to get to the bottom of why they may be prone to hurting other people. This person could be a counselor. This person could be, I don't know what they're called. Are they called drug counselors? People who are like in AA meetings, stuff like that. This person could have a podcast. This person could have a coaching business where they are coaching people to find their purpose, or shadow work, or how not to be a player anymore. Something like that. That's what I'm getting from you all. So again, the person most likely likes to travel, or they may have lived a couple different places. They're a very wise person. They instill wisdom upon other people, and they are pretty much well known within their community, whether that be physical community like where you live, or an online community, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, or whatever profession they're in. They could be a comedian or somebody who just likes to try new things, and for the most part they help people to recover, or they help to reform people. So they could be some kind of counselor or something like that. So hopefully this resonated with you. Since it is a future who you're going to meet, who your next soulmate is going to be, you may not have met them yet, so it might not resonate now, but later on it could resonate. So if it did, please feel free to let me know in the comment section. If you feel called to do so, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.